Obviously, for um, masculine culture around the world, there's less emphasis on emotion altogether. There's more emphasis on, you know, maybe external skills, and the culture that women are the protectors of includes world around includes awareness of emotion because you have to be aware of emotion if you're going to raise children skillfully, and that's been the role that women have carried historically. So um, whereas the masculine world has had a lot of situations where emotions aren't valued because there are sometimes, let's say, very dire situations like wars, obviously, soldiers and things like this, um, without giving any value judgment for or against, but just when you're in very dire situations, or you're on a fishing boat in Alaska in the winter, chipping the ice off the boat so it doesn't turn upside down, um, there's more emphasis on the skill level. But as a man, particularly in a modern world, the irony is that the old world skills aren't always as beneficial. They have their place, absolutely, but our world is very much about communication. So as a man, one can shoot oneself in the foot by not being able to relate to the emotions. Just taking it almost from a very linear skill level, that actually this is the skill that needs to be understood in order to, relate with, uh, obviously with like friends and family and spouses and children and all of that, but also even, in a workplace situation where we're no longer on a fishing boat, we're actually, in an office setting or in a institution. Um, we're working very closely with others, and we find that actually a lack of understanding, particularly of the vulnerability, that all the chaos that comes from avoiding vulnerability actually causes a lot of external chaos, which show up as problems, which then have to be dealt with. And even from a very linear masculine point of view, we could say it's much more efficient to work with oneself and be able to be accurate at this level.